So we got to go ahead and talk about Kid Cudi's testimony during the Diddy trial. A brief summary of what he said about Diddy on the stand. He accused Diddy of breaking into his house, injuring his dog, and on top of the thing we kind of already know, setting his car on fire with a Molotov cocktail. And as you can see on the screen right here, these are some of the damages his car took after being hit with the Molotov cocktail. And during his testimony, he did describe, I kid you not, Diddy as a Marvel villain. So it's kind of like he actually is living up to his Joker persona. Like he actually wasn't trying to do that for entertainment. He actually is the Joker. But the wildest part about this is Cassie was the person who hand delivered Diddy his address. And I know what some people say, like, damn, like, why could she do that? Is she really a victim after all this? And people still probably might try to look at her husband, Alex, fine, crazy. But I think that was just part of the abuse. You get so warped into thinking how good of a guy that, you know, Diddy is, you end up getting controlled into giving up an address of where he lived, which I'm pretty sure, if I had to guess, Cassie was probably threatened to give up the address. If not, he was probably going to try to do some wild shit to her. Ain't no telling. And they kind of went through a whole bunch of details, detailing like the timing of when they started dating, from the moment that she confided in him saying, hey, this guy's abusing me, and then started having her mom take pictures of said abuse, which are very graphic. I'm not going to post them in this video. But it even went as far as including Cassie's mom involving a $20,000 loan just to give to Diddy, just so Diddy can give it right back as a way to say, in case I need 20K, I could just get it from you because you made that happen, or some weird shit. All right, some type of weird power dynamic running all over Cassie's life. But the wildest part about this whole thing is you have people on the internet saying that Kid Cudi is a snitch. Kid Cudi is a snitch. He bit the cheese. He's a rat. First of all, he was subpoenaed by the courts to give his testimony. That's number one. And secondly, I'd snitch too. Diddy literally threw a Molotov cocktail in his car as a warning. He broke into his house and beat his dog. Who wouldn't snitch in that regard? Like, I'm sorry. Like, y'all need to stop this whole holier than thou, I'll never snitch on somebody. Look, in the world of survival of the fittest, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to survive, to live another day outside of the free world. I don't think it's one of the things I'll ever understand. How is it that snitching could be a career killer, but if you do some other wild shit, y'all don't have the same energy for it? And also, a lot of people would say that the whole snitching thing would not be applicable to Kid Cudi, because he's not from that walk of life. He's a civilian. I'm a civilian. We're all civilians that pay their taxes. And by the way, a lot of these motherfuckers on the internet saying, oh, he's a snitch, he's a rat, he's all this, are fucking nerds. They're fucking dorks. Y'all are fucking idiots. Y'all are people that probably went to Ivy League schools. What would you know about snitching other than you being a damn tattletale in school? What would you know about snitching? Hell, for all we know at this point, I'm willing to believe that Kid Cudi, the only reason why he was going around Hollywood wearing a dress was probably because of Diddy. And if it wasn't Diddy that made him wear a dress, it was the Illuminati. But with that being said, y'all let me know what you think about all this mess in the comments below. Till next time, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.